Welcome to carpetdyesticks.com, the fastest, simplest, and easiest way to remove bleach spots and put the color back into your carpet. I see on a lot of blog sites a lot of people saying, help, I spilled bleach on my carpet, or my granddaughter spilled bleach on the carpet, or my 2-year-old spilled bleach on the carpet. And I see these blogs and people just trying to get some credit on their little blog site, you know, by answering questions. You get 2 points or whatever. They quickly go on and say, oh, you're screwed, forget it, you know, it's not going to work. The bleach permanently destroyed the carpet and you're going to have to patch it and call a carpet man. I'm here to tell you that with carpet dye sticks you can simply re-dye this carpet and add the color back in that was bleached out. Now, with that said, I want to make sure that everybody understands that I believe that everyone has enough sense that it needs to be cleaned first. So it could be cleaned with a Bissell machine, it could be cleaned with a professional carpet cleaner. Any stain you get, you should try to professionally clean it first before considering re-dyeing it. Even a Kool-Aid stain or a wine stain, a red stain, a stain that's darker than the color of the original carpet can be recolored with carpet dye sticks. Our carpet dye stick set has 12 shades. The original kit has 12 shades of browns and grays, even a white dye stick, which you will never see with a liquid dye, and so that you can recolor any shade of carpet that you have. And if you move, you can keep your set and take it to your new home. If you have 5 different colors of carpet, beige, creams, browns, taupes, tans, chocolate browns, carpets in your house, this one set will work on all those different stains. As you can see, I have been using these dye sticks hundreds of times and still haven't used, you know, 20%, maybe 10% of the original dye stick set or piece for those stains. I'm going to do a demonstration today and show you how easy this is. We have started shipping them out in a better box, which because the Postal Service was crushing these plastic boxes. They look pretty, they're beautiful. We're going to start shipping them in the indestructible box to keep them. Now, I've had some professional carpet cleaners stick them up next to their truck mounted units, you know, at 1,000-degree temperature with a kerosene heater, and they have melted. Of course, I've had my calculator melt next to my truck mount unit, so I would hope that you professional carpet cleaners would remember that they will melt if you get them in the heat. As I've described in other videos, that it just needs to be cleaned. The bleach needs to be cleaned out, which will neutralize the bleach or whatever type of stain that you have, whether it be a wine stain or whatever. You should clean it first. If you have nothing else but a wet vac and a bottle of warm water, you can spray it on there. This one has already been neutralized and cleaned, so we don't have to worry about that. But it needs to be wet. The dye sticks go onto a slightly damp carpet. They were originally developed to be used in conjunction with carpet steam cleaners who come in someone's house, clean the carpet with a steam cleaner, and they run across these little spots that can be caused by household cleaning chemicals and benzoyl peroxide, and they simply just color back in when they're finished. So in the set, like I said, there's 2 grays, a dark gray and a light gray. There's several different brown colors. I'm going to start with this dye stick that I have used on hundreds of people's houses, and I'm going to use the gray, to knock out this yellow, this bright yellow on this stain. And so what I'll do is I'll attempt to just do half of it. This video will be a no editing, no rehearsal, one-time production. There's no tricks or gimmicks to this video. You will not see the video camera stop and start again. You will see from start to finish exactly what I have done to eliminate this bleach spot in the carpet. So let me just walk you through it a little bit. You know, it cracks me up. I've seen some of these videos on YouTube and stuff. There's a guy who promotes, oh, get bleach out of carpet, and he's got a piece of olefin Berber carpet. You could spill 1,000,000 gallons of bleach on olefin and the color will never come out. so there was no color loss in this piece of carpet. He's sitting in his 1-bedroom apartment with a 9-inch by 9-inch piece of olefin Berber carpet on his coffee table, and he's saying, let me show you how to get bleach out of the carpet. Well, there was no yellow stain in his piece of carpet. There was just apparently some liquid bleach. Who knows? I think he says, oh, you can smell the bleach is in there, so pour water on it until you can't smell the bleach anymore, and then you're done. So I know you'll find some junk on the YouTube videos and on other videos that are just not helpful at all. I apologize, I have no control over that, but I think you will find this video to show you exactly how to eliminate bleach spots and other stains, permanent stains from your carpeting. Now you may ask, why is he putting gray on the carpet when it's a brown carpet? This yellow is so bright that it needs to be toned down. The gray actually has a lot of blue in it. There are only 3 primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, and so all browns, tans, beiges, taupes, chocolate browns are made up of red, yellow, and blue. So we got the yellow bleach stain. We're going to put a little blue in it, which is actually the gray dye stick. We do have another set, which is called our booster set, and it has red, yellow, and blue in it. It's made for like those real pretty patterned restaurant carpets and things like that. We have a lot of professionals using them, hotels using them and such. But for typical household use, your carpets are almost always going to be some shade of brown or gray. Now, so I'm putting this gray in here to knock down this yellow. You can see that the yellow is really bright. Now, the bleach had splashed over here, just a little bitty splash right here, a little driplet of it. And see, I can touch that up. With a liquid dye, you're spraying it on, the dyes are getting everywhere. With the dye sticks, you simply use the dye stick and you put the color exactly where you want it. You peel back the label a little bit and you color it in. Don't get in a huge hurry. Don't try to do it really fast. Don't press really hard and try to draw like you're a kindergartner, you know, trying to stay in between the lines. This is not rocket science. It's real simple. The dye sticks have a surfactant that make them water soluble, so that when you put them on a damp carpet, the water acts as the carrier to carry the dyes down into the yarns all the way to the backing of the carpet and penetrate into the fibers of the carpet. You know, most carpets are made out of space dyed nylon, but more and more the manufacturers are coming up these days with more products like PETs, these special new generation polyesters, olefins. You know, in the old days, carpets, even some carpets were made out of acrylic. I've seen cotton carpets, and obviously there are wools and silk rugs and carpeting. This dye stick is the only dye product that will work on all fiber types. So I just want to explain that regular liquid dyes, and you'll see some of those available online, you know, you spray them, they get into areas that you don't need to dye. It's impossible to keep them exactly where you need them, so you end up making your spot and your stain bigger and bigger and bigger. With the dye sticks, you can apply them exactly where you want them to go, unlike a liquid dye. This grooming brush that we also sell online, really great for stain removal, for agitating in a spot cleaner, and for helping this dye to penetrate all the way down to the fibers. See, the bristles get all the way in there. They help to fluff it up. Also wonderful for repairing carpets. If you have a spot where your cat or your dog got locked into a bedroom, they weren't too happy about it, they try to dig their way out and they dig a hole through your carpet down to the cement, and you have to do